Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the People Show. Checking the pulse of Husker Nation, brought to you by XCancer. Check them out at xcancer.com. I guess I'll talk about the game. There's a much bigger storyline here, a storyline I frankly hoped I was never going to get to 5 years ago. I would have been shocked to get to, and that's the job security, the job status, in my opinion, my humble thoughts of Scott Frost. All right, quickly, if you want to look for some positives. Why? Why are we looking for positives? I don't know. Okay, Anthony Grant, all right, is the first Husker player to rush for 100 yards coming into the game in his first 2 games as a Husker since 2010 when Taylor Martinez did that over a decade ago. It's been a long time. Anthony Grant's now done it 3 times. Also, Casey Thompson, the quarterback run, is still alive and well. He had 3 rushing touchdowns today. The O-line continues to struggle, to put it absurdly mildly. All right. Let's get to the rest of the game. Somebody tweeted me a joke. It was something to the effect of, hey, at least Nebraska's defense is as good as Iowa's offense. I don't know. If you don't know, Iowa's offense won 7-3 last week, and that was based off of 2 safeties. And then this week they lost 10-7. So, I don't know, kind of put that together. Starts with the tackling again. Yeah, tackling is not good, to put it incredibly nicely. Georgia Southern, okay, they talked about it if you watched the game on TV, killed us with the split zone. Here's the thing. If you watch the film of North Dakota killed us with the split zone. They simply watched film, said, we'll try it, see if Nebraska has fixed it. Nebraska didn't fix it, except they're even more talented than North Dakota. So instead of getting 5, 6, 7 yards a pop and holding the ball for 4,000 minutes in the game like North Dakota did, they just ran for like 50, 60-yard touchdowns. Okay, and it's real simple. It's being gap sound. It's a real complicated setup here. It's if the nose guard's in the A, the linebacker takes the B. It's that hard. It's complicated. Or if the linebacker's in the A, your D tackles a 3 technique in the B. It was fancy. All right. Crossing routes also killed us, and a lack of consistent pressure up front also killed us. The D-line did not play well again as an overall whole. Okay. Here's some other stats. You're going to love them. Scott Frost, if you hadn't heard, is 5-22 in one-score games. He has the worst record of any Nebraska football coach since the 1950s. All right, if you hadn't heard, he lost an FBS record 8 games last year by 1 score. He's 0-13 versus ranked opponents. His conference record is 10-26. His overall record is now 16-31. So almost 2-to-1 win-loss ratio. We were 214-0 all time in Memorial Stadium when we scored 35 points or more. Now we're 214-1. All right. So here's the deal. You can wait till I had a conversation with people after the game because I was on the fence. I was like, man, the offense did enough. Maybe it's just the defense. But wait, Scott Frost is the CEO of this team. He's the CEO, so he can help more on special teams and defense, this defense that he signed off on. Yes, the defense is the reason we lost the game. I think we all know that. Okay. This defense last year was pretty good. I've heard some people say they were dominant. Not dominant, but they were the best unit we had of offense, defense, special teams. They were the best unit of the 3, but they were not dominant. Go back and look at some of the stats, especially in the 4th quarter versus the run game against teams like Michigan and the like. But they were also, and I love Eric Chenander as a person. I love that guy. I do. I root for him as a human being. But that was a bunch of super seniors because of the COVID rules and all that. I think that helped us out. I don't know how 4 years and 3 games in, we're in the 5th season, nobody else would still be around. Not one other head coach in history. Mike Riley, as bad as people think his record was 500, which at the time was god-awful. Doesn't seem so bad now. Bo Pelini, as we know, never won less than 9 games. Frank Solich, the last, my redshirt freshman year, 9 games. He won 9 games. Scott Frost is 16-31. Everybody wants him to work out. National championship winning quarterback, alum, my Husker brother. Everybody wants him to work out. Nobody else would still be here. And I don't know how you keep him around. Scott Frost has to be fired. Now, you can wait till after October 1st because of the whole money issue. You can do it tomorrow. I don't know. But I think he has to go. And it's that simple. I sat there and debated the entire fourth quarter. First of all, butterflies up, stomach up in my freaking throat. No, it was not great for my heart. But I'm like, if we lose, do I say we fire Scott Frost? In my opinion, it's just my opinion. That's all I can ever give. Yes, I think we have to. Look at the defense. All right. I've never been a guy, people are always like, take the black shirts away, take the black shirts away. I've never been one of those guys that's quick to say, take the black shirts away. I don't know if I've ever said it. I don't know how you keep the black shirts after a performance like this. The defense lost the game. I had a guy that I play with. One guy, a defensive tackle, had his black shirt taken away. I had another guy, a cornerback, who came and handed it in, played the best game of his life, that I remember anyways. He knows more about his own life than me. His following game, after he handed in the black shirt, because he didn't feel like he was earning it. They gave up 642 total yards, 233 rush yards, almost 8 yards a carry they allowed to Georgia Southern with a first-year head coach. Yes, Clay Helton coached at USC and didn't do great there. You know, I just feel like Husker Nation. Here's the thing. This game may not have been as close as it was. It may not even been a single possession game. Remember at the end of the first half, the 10-second runoff on the penalty? They might have scored a touchdown or field goal there. Remember, Nebraska had 2 calls that were reversed in our favor. When is the last time that happened? This game could have actually been worse. I'm watching the game on TV. The crowd is going nuts. The crowd could not have done more. Nebraska fans deserve better. Comment. Let me know. Go big, red, and always remember, throw the bones. This show is brought to you by XCancer. Join the fight at XCancerStore.com and support your loved ones, your neighbors, and cancer fighters all over the world and help them gain access to revolutionary treatments. XCancerStore.com has a wide variety of t-shirts and merchandise supporting a wide variety of cancer battles so you can show off the colors that matter. Proceeds from each purchase not only help those at home, but also cancer fighters in Tanzania, Africa. Check them out at XCancerStore.com.